Singing melodies, run my fingers in her hair, singing come to me. First there is a note, then she says yes baby. She's the dream of a billion men. Go girl, go girl. She made her way from nothing, can't fault her for wanting something. She loves men that can't afford. She wants to live fancy, trips to Monaco, designer names from head to toe. Live fancy on planes that fly clear across the rolling sky. Live fancy, brilliant cars, spend evenings amongst the stars. Fancy, diamond rings, all those things. Fancy, 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 fancy. She spends her time aboard yachts at night, somewhere tasting wine. In Paris, seducing me while we dine. She's only 23, but ahead of her time. She's the dream of a. So she made her way from nothing, can't find her forward to something. She loved me that can't afford. She wants to live fancy, trip to Monaco, designer names from head to toe. Fancy.
What were you in the world when this came out?
Oh my God. Why is that such a vibe?
I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go.
Oh. Ooh.
Hey, let it rock. Hey, good music. It's coming back.
Oh. Oh.
You know, the original song was like 12 minutes long.
Really? The original song was 12 minutes long?
You said what?
The original song was 12 minutes long?
I'm joking. It was 7, but still.
That shit.
It was ebbs and flows to it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
You notice he didn't say the North.
No.
Them North motherfuckers. I swear. I'm with her. Cause she's beautiful, goddammit.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 she deserves it.
She deserve it.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever that shit may be.
Hey,
She deserve
work,
it.
work, work. I'm a look. Oh my
That shit
God.
is halfway unfair.
Ah,
That shit is halfway unfair, man. Like BJ, man, BJ don't get enough recognition
look,
at all.
you know, look, BJ, Tank, Eric Billinger, just to name a few, bro. Like when you putting out shit like that, you putting out shit. Matter of fact, no, you took another nigga shit.
We're not
You
gonna
took
talk about that though, but goddamn.
God damn. Yo,
Damn.
no, because seriously, the original version by The Dream, if y'all didn't know, that was BJ the Chicago Kid, his remake of The Dream's song entitled Fancy, which was it was 7 minutes long. That's how long a lot of y'all foreplay is, you know. So you can throw that you can throw that shit on.
Wait. Whose version was 7 minutes? Was it the Dreams or BJ the Kids?
Shit. I think The Dreams.
The Dreams was 7 minutes.
This one we were looking at I think we were looking at like 5, something like that.
Okay.
We're looking at 5:25 on this
5:25 for BJ's version.
for BJ's version.
Got you.
Dream went a little bit longer.
Okay.
I think it was like, you know, it was with some little talking, you know, at the beginning and shit. You know, some ooh la la, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît, la s'il.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Go ahead.
BJ the Kid is a much better singer than the Dream.
Oh, look, not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close
at all.
Not even close. Not even close. The Dream is Ashanti. I'm not gonna go there. I love you, Ashanti. I love you. We're not gonna go there. But where we are gonna go is we don't welcome everybody out to MWV by your boy Cobain. That is Drake for Wednesday.
I am. What's up?
It's Wednesday, goddammit.
Man, it is Wednesday. It is hump day.
It's hump day, and it's Bang Day.
It is what nigga? It is Bang Day. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers.
We are definitely celebrating you. Clink, 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 clink. We are definitely celebrating you, man.
Yes.
Lock it in.
For those that don't know, a year ago,
That's crazy.
y'all were locked in a pandemic.
Yeah. Y'all.
I was like in this panoramic view. All I saw was my future and what I wanted.
Man.
And the universe and my ancestors said nigga. And I said yes.
You probably said it just like that. Yes.
I said yes. Am I in trouble? They said yes, you are. Yes, I'm speaking in fourth and fifth person right now because I'm not speaking of myself, but I'm speaking to myself. Y'all will catch that later on or whatever when Cobain. Yes, I'm talking in third person now. For y'all that didn't catch that. But the universe said nigga. I said yes. And I said I thought we put this melody in your heart 40 years ago. Yeah, I said my age, fuck it. We put this melody in your heart 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you are yet to put it to use. And on that day, as Drake said, I stopped hiding my kids from the world.
No, listen. The only thing that I can think about when you say that is Soulja Boy talking about Drake hiding his kids from the world, hiding the world from the kids.
Yo, yes. Look. So I was hiding that talent from the world, from a lot of people or whatever. I mean, my family knew, like some of my close circle knew.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a chain of events that happened. I mean, we're not gonna speak on it. If y'all looked at my page and my story long time, well, a few weeks ago, a long time ago, then y'all already understand what I'm talking about. But I was wallowing. First toss word of the day.
Nice, good toss word too.
I was wallowing. I was wallowing in not self-pity, but in shock of what had just happened or whatever. And the universe slapped me one night. I got up, wiped the tears, wiped the snot off my nose. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. It's time to go. Time to go. You only get one go around of this. I was lucky enough to get a second one, and here we are. So, Bang Tapes, volumes 1 through 4 was released June. No, sorry, not June. July. It was one of the fucking J's.
You just
July
excited.
5th.
You're excited. That's all. You're just excited.
So, Bang Tapes volume 1 through 4 was released July 5th, 2020.
Wow.
Now, I mean, y'all might be saying, yeah, but you always talk about 5 and yes, 5 and 6 are out. I have a 7th one that I've had in the tuck in the fold for a year now. I might release it, I might not. You know what? They just had Essence.
They just had Essence.
Yeah, just had that.
That was different, but yeah, they did.
So I could have released that shit, but I didn't. So I'm working on 8.
See,
and 9 already has a principle to it.
Good Lord. Now, a lot of people don't know. I was with you before the Cobain era. I was with you before. So I knew it was a part of you. And I knew that what it meant to you, and a lot of people, this is for another show, but I'm just get everybody a preface of how long he's actually been doing this thing, and I was with him when he had a different name, but I'll let him give that later. But
where's Motown when you need it? Because Motown still calls you by that fucking name.
Does he really?
Well, hold on, no. He said it on the track that I sent him, and he sent me like the provisions of it or whatever, like the rough draft. And he said the name, and I was like, "Nigga, I don't go by that no more, right?"
Man, say, man, them days used to be on a whim, a meet up. We used to get a bag of candy.
I used to lay the beat, pause. I used to lay the beat, and then go to sleep. And let y'all do what the fuck y'all do.
It's just me and Multi up writing, and you just in the bed sleep with a bag of candy sitting next to you.
Exactly. I wake up, eat candy, and go back to sleep. Speaking of, we can celebrate me for the entire fucking time, but y'all are not here for that. Y'all not here for that. We got all year for that. We're going to get right into this shit because look, I got some candy. I got some candy for y'all. I got some candy. If y'all paid attention to last week's show, then it's of the it's on the wavelength of the Hawaiian Punch. It's on the wavelength of the Hawaiian Punch. Go back and watch episode 64 that is out on all streaming platforms. Right? If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see how easy this shit is to me? You see how easy this shit is to me? Transitions and get your ass. Never mind.
It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do.
For all your apostles who want to step in this. Never mind. So, I guess we can start here. Since it's such a pressing topic right now.
Let's get into it. Let's do it.
Sha'Carri Richards. Richard's son, my bad.
Richard's son.
All right, so in case you've been living up under a rock, she she's a track star.
Mm-hmm.
I could play on that song all day. But she's a runner. She's a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Where does she get from?
No, she really smokes a blunt when shit gets hard. Yes. So, in case y'all been living up on the rock, like Sha'Carri Richardson, she failed a drug test for the Olympic team. She tested positive, and in return, yes, it was weed. It wasn't for no coke. It wasn't for no package whack. It wasn't for no performance enhancing drugs.
Right.
None of that shit. It was for weed. It may have been Reggie. I don't know. May have been Loud. May have been Reggie. It wasn't no Obama. It wasn't no Sativa. It wasn't no Indigo. It wasn't no mine. Yeah.
You naming all the strands.
All of them. All of them. You know, as Cat Williams said, nigga, you call this death? And nigga, if I smoke this, I'm going to die?
Come to quick and chrono like, nigga. What is that? Quick and cut alike.
Hey, look, some of that shit done had me stuck. I ain't gonna say which one. But so she tested positive, for weed.
Right.
Got suspended 30 days. Well, I mean that's been out for like a week. Started last Thursday or whatnot. And so everybody, was in an uproar because, obviously Michael Phelps, was smoking weed. He got a temporary suspension. And was able to come back, was able to still compete or whatever like that. There's a runner, I forget her name, but we'll get that information to y'all if y'all don't know and put that shit up. But there is a runner, a long distance runner. She is of the mayonnaise persuasion. Now, she has failed a drug test too, but her excuse was she said it may have been the pork that was in my tacos that I ate the night before.
Oh. She blamed the burrito. I have her name here for us. Shelby Houlihan is her name. Shelby Houlihan, and she is a top middle distance runner. A top middle distance runner.
Houlihan's used to have a fire ass
Long Island iced tea, my nigga. That shit was $5. Yes, sir. For $5, yes, sir. You could get the peach, you could get the mango, you could get whatever flavor you wanted. But it was huge.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, pause.
So all right. So yes. We're not talking about that fucking Houlihan. We're talking about this fucking runner who blamed her positive test on the beef or the pork in her burrito. Guess what she was able to do? She was able to still run and compete.
Correct. And there was no media coverage either.
No media coverage at all. But Miss Richardson, has gotten all the media coverage. Even a mayonnaise persuaded reporter out of Australia looked at a picture of her and said, clearly, her hair and her nails are a sign that she is on performance enhancing drugs. And the comments up under that goddamn post, and everybody was like, so who's gonna let her know?
Who's gonna let her know?
Who's gonna let her know that is a fucking weave and some fake ass acrylic nails? Who's gonna let her know? Who's gonna let her know?
There is nothing on Sha'Carri that is real except for her body that she runs with. That's it.
And us here at the Black delegation just have one question. First off, let me update y'all that everybody was like, okay, cool. She got the suspension. She accepted it. She got her 30 days, but she still can come back and run the relays. Well, people update. No, she can't. They have left her off the relay tapes. Stupid as hell to me, but cool. All right, you leave the fastest woman in the world off the relays. Cool.
Correct.
Got you. But us here at the Black delegation would like to know one thing. If she beat y'all in that race, if she beat y'all by 10 meters, and she was high, what the fuck are y'all doing? Weed is not a performance enhancing drug.
It is
Unless,
not.
no, I know it is. It is. Unless you're in the bedroom.
That's
That shit is.
see,
The best drug.
that's another performance though. But yes,
That look.
that performance.
That's best sex in the month. So
if you can remember the shit.
No, I can remember. I can remember. I can remember, nigga. I felt like Bruce Leroy when he got that glow.
Catching bullets with his teeth.
Yes.
God damn.
To Italian. You have it? There's some done going?
Some done going. Some done going.
I must speak to the master.
Why do I
sound like that motherfucker right now?
Only there will you find it.
See, my friend is not. He doesn't have the moves. He doesn't.
I was trying to show you my moves.
All right, but if she beat y'all in this fucking race, if she beat y'all by 10 meters and she was high,
obviously y'all wasn't running fast enough.
You need to pivot, find another event.
Because that is, like we all know that weed is not in athletics, it is not a performance enhancing drug by no means. It doesn't make you stronger, it doesn't make you faster, anything like that. This baby was just beating their ass.
Only way that was a performance enhancing is if they held up a bag of Doritos or a pizza at the finish line and she ran to that shit. That's the only way it was enhancing her.
Or some crunchy hot Cheetos.
Crunchy hot Cheetos. That's the only way it was enhancing her. I really don't know what the fuck y'all would look shit.
So here's my take on it from first of all, okay. She smoked it in Oregon. Now, of course, people are gonna say rules are rules. Well, she smoked it in Oregon, right? Where weed is technically
legal.
It's legal. All right? It's legal. So where she smoked it at, she didn't do anything wrong. But according to the Olympic, committee or whatever, they said that it was wrong. Now, weed should not be, when it comes to athletics, period. When it comes to the nation, weed should not be considered illegal. It's not, right? We've never heard of anybody, going and shooting shit up because they was high. Most motherfuckers I know, when they high, they want to sit down and eat something. Whatever that eat something may be.
I done cooked up every fucking thing in my goddamn kitchen. But look, when that shit hit. Matter of fact, I was cooking. I was like, why the fuck am I cooking? Oh yeah. I'm hungry as shit. Fuck, what the? Yeah, look, that's all the hell it does. Or it puts you to sleep.
It puts you to sleep. That is it. For them to get mad at her or say that she is banned or she has to serve this suspension, man, I totally believe this. I totally believe that this has to do with, I believe that it is a racial thing.
It is.
And yeah, I totally believe that it's a racial thing. And not only that, okay, because of her flair, right, with the hair, the nails, and the way she goes about doing it, right? I mean, her flair, man, I think that has something to do with it too, because she's not your quote unquote clean cut track star, right?
You know who she is?
She Flo fucking Joe.
Flo Joe 2.0.
2.0, right?
That's who she is.
And then think about it like this, bro. Not only is she winning, but she's beating motherfuckers by 10 to 15 meters.
Hold on. No, my guy. She looked over and pointed at the motherfuckers like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. As she running by, look at this shit. During the fucking race.
During the race. Like, that's some Usain shit. Oh, Usain Bolt shit.
It speaks to this fucking country. And I mean, like, we could talk about, I could let Brother Shabazz come out and talk about the last 400 years, 401 right now. They talk about 1619, like all this shit, all the rules in place or whatever. But it's what's fucked up with this country, thinking that it's the greatest and we can uphold and we can do whatever the fuck we want to on our terms and cultivate and tailor this shit, you know, how the fuck we want to, which leads me into the fucking midweek minute. Because, you know, there was a certain person that came out with a slogan 4 or 5 years ago of they're gonna make this look, you see I'm navigating through these trigger words right now because I don't want anything to come our way. He made up a slogan that he wanted this landmass to be great again. Back to a time where he felt like this landmass was the greatest in the world. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, if you traveled outside this country, then you obviously know the wonders of the world and everything that, you know, this plane that we live on, has a lot to offer you, has a lot to offer, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different things. Glad you picked it up. And I'm going to tell you guys, I have found the greatest country in the world.
You found the greatest country in the world.
I have found the greatest country in the world.
What's the great? I need to know this. Where is the greatest country in the world?
Look, first off, I'm going to tell you why. And then I'm going to tell you where it is. All right. So, you know, we're in this age of, of the holistic nature where self-love and self-care in a multitude of ways is bringing everybody joy. You know, people don't want to go to the hospital. You know, they would rather drink, you know, the sea moss and, you know, the elderberry, you know, and they would rather, you know, do the singing bowl rituals, you know, and talk to their ancestors rather than, you know, a lot of different other things. You know, become one with nature. You know, I've even seen, you know, a method, it's called tree grounding, you know, where, and I don't agree with it, or I would do it, but not on a regular basis, where you're barefoot, you're outside or whatever, and you just hug the tree. Personally, I don't hug trees.
I bet not ever catch your ass hugging a tree.
Nah, I give my tree a hug. So,
let me hold you.
Yeah, singing the Bow Wow song. Yeah. All right. So, we're doing all these methods. The main point in all of this is self-care, taking care of yourself, making sure that you're right mentally, physically, and emotionally. Sometimes that involves shooting my kids out into the world. Sometimes that involves my kids being swallowed. Sometimes that involves my kids playing Duck Duck Goose around the eggs. Sometimes that involves fucking young picture. Well, the greatest country in the world. The Netherlands has made it a fucking priority. It is your national right. It's your national right to sex, goddammit. It's your national right to sex. And they encourage it. And matter of fact, to those with disabilities and can't get around, you get a fucking stipend per year to pay for prostitutes, goddammit. So you get your shit paid for.
What?
Yes.
What the fuck? What?
You heard me right back there. You heard me right.
Nick, wait a minute. Let me unpack this for a second. So you telling me that I can get a stimulus check for a prostitute to for any time that I want because it's my national right.
Mm-hmm. You know how? Look, See, you're the married one, so you know how you get that get out of jail free card. You know, when you get to hang with your boys, stuff like that, or
Yeah.
like our boy Will was asking for on our road trip episode. You asked for a hall pass
For the
or some
hall
shit.
pass.
Yes, look, you get a stimmy to get stimmied.
You
You get a stimmy to get stimmied.
get a stimmy to get stimmy. You get a stimmy to get stimmy.
Yes. Yes.
America is behind. America
Nope.
is so far behind.
No pun intended.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, listen. Look. We're so far up under the gun, bro. It's not even fair. Look, it's countries that force their employees to take vacations multiple times a year because what? You work best when you're clear, mentally,
Right.
physically,
Yes.
emotionally.
Yes.
Now you hear the Netherlands. Now you hear the Netherlands. It is your right. It is your right. It is law. It is law that every citizen has the right to sex. And for those with disabilities, you get a stimmy to get stimmied.
Definitely not sure what America has been thinking here lately.
Hold on. And the Netherlands got a dope ass soccer team too.
And I believe weed is legal over there too.
Huh?
I believe weed is legal over there too.
Oh, weed and probably some other shit too.
Yeah, I believe that you can actually like on the streets and everything like that. I think it's lit. Yeah, America, you're fucking up. America, you're fucking up.
Yo.
All right. There's countries out here living their best life and shit. They got sex for as national holidays and national rights and shit like that. Weed is legal. There's some countries that they take a mandatory nationwide siesta for 4 hours during the goddamn day every day. Like, what are we doing, America? Have we asked ourselves this? What are we doing?
You know what the fuck we doing.
Capitalism.
We're chugging, we're eating apple pies and chugging to get old brewski.
That's so bad, man. It was so behind. And you know what?
And boycotting everything black. Yeah, I said it.
You know, the country would be so much more productive if those types of laws and rules, right, were instilled. The country would be way more productive, man. Because if I'm correct, don't quote me on this, allegedly, I think the Netherlands was one of the first countries to flatten the curve during the COVID.
Flat. Yeah. Flat. Everything's flat. Yeah.
They were one of the first ones. Them Amsterdams. They was one of the first ones to flatten the curve.
You know why?
Because everybody fucking and sucking weed.
Because they like that shit. They smoke that shit.
Man, that's some
and
bullshit.
and after you smoke that shit, you have the best sex. I said it. And look, and for women that don't think so, take it to science. I got a hypothesis. You want to put it to this?
Come on, I want to hear this hypotenuse.
No, that is a hypotenuse. That is a hypotenuse. Man, let's go.
I can't with you.
Yo, I promise you. If you're look, people. This is look. This is a Coldbainism. This is a Bainism. I used to do these shits a long time ago. If you're having problems, I sound like a fucking Cialis commercial now.
Yes,
if you
do.
Problems, if you're having problems in the bedroom, go to your local weed man. You don't have to get an ounce. You can get your little dime. Now, some use it in the bong. Some like to roll it up. You and your partner just smoke for a while. Vibe out. And then fuck. After you do this, if y'all don't look at each other like nigga. If y'all look, I promise you, if y'all don't look at each other like we should have did this shit a long fucking time ago, the courthouse is signing divorce papers. I don't know how much they are, you know, but at least it'll solve one of your issues.
I think everybody, if you're a couple, I'm not promoting paraphernalia use at all. Okay, fuck it. I am. I'm promoting paraphernalia use. Recreationally, if you are in a relationship and neither one of y'all have to get drug tested, let's put that on there. If neither one of y'all have to get drug tested,
that shit.
You and your partner, at least once, you and your partner need to try it together.
And if you look,
at least one time.
And if you don't like smoking it, they put it in food now.
Yes, they do.
You know, look, if your partner says that they don't like to smoke it, this, that, the other, just say, hey babe, I'm gonna order out tonight. You know, just relax. Oh, you had a long day. I'm gonna order out. You know, we can sit back and chill this weekend. You know, and just bring the food home and just set it up on the plate, and then play the little TikTok song. How would they know?
How would they know?
How would they know?
Oh my God! How? Oh my God! All right, we want to welcome everybody to Lyric Lounge. This is where I, Draper Winston, I bring to you some sort of song, and my brother Cobain does not know what the lyrics are or what the song is going to be at all. And so I do it in some sort of voice or character or sing it depending on, you know, how we're feeling for the day. And so then he comes back and he gives us his breakdown.
Pause.
Ebonically, he comes back. Pause.
I just thought of a little wrinkle. Since you threw one at me, pause. Since you threw one at me 6-7 months ago, I got one for you.
Oh shit!
You will no longer get to pick what voice you gonna do it here. Enjoy your last week. You will no longer get to pick. We're gonna let the fans pick. We're gonna have a fucking wheel that we're gonna spin, and whatever name it land on. Got up there.
You know, I would have been upset, but you know what? I threw the goddamn bars on you, and so I can't be upset. I can't be upset. And we're gonna let our fans and our family pick what voice it is that I do. And we're gonna fine. Okay, so this is my last week. This is my last week picking my own voice.
It's your last week of picking your own voice.
Okay. Now the rest of it is up to the family. All right, bet.
You know? Okay. Or we just gonna have a bowl full of fucking names. Pick one out of this shit. Now I'm gonna hold the fucking card up.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. So let me enjoy my last week of picking my own fucking voice. Okay. God dang. And I got all upset because I made him do bars and shit. Now And now I gotta pick. I gotta do the voice y'all choose. All right, here we go. Well, all right. So we got a good one this week. You know, there's been some. There's been a little lady beef that's been going on.
Oh shit.
There's been a little lady beef that's been going on. That's been happening, and it's one of the most nicest beefs that I've ever seen in my life. And it's one of the nicest beefs that I've ever seen in my life. And I've never seen a beef like this before, but I really have
Right.
enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed this beef, y'all. So we gonna do these lyrics like so, like that. Yes, we are, baby. We gonna do these lyrics like this, baby. How you doing? And we're gonna do these lyrics like this because you know what? That's my business. That's my business.
Oh,
You ready, baby? Yes. Wendy, I hope that you're listening. And I hope, Wendy, that someone will love you the same way that my man loves me. And I'm only saying this because I'm nice, Wendy. But here we go.
oh my God.
And hopefully God can rain down on you too, Wendy. Yes. Yes. Like so, like that.
Oh shit.
Melodies from heaven. Rain down on me. Yes. Rain down on me.
What the fuck?
Melodies from heaven. Like so, like that. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Take me in your arms, because that's my business. And hold me close. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Fill me, yes, with your precious Holy Ghost. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Wendy, if you're having troubles, all I need you to do is just let it rain. Rain, like so, like that.
Oh my God.
Rain, Wendy. Rain. Rain down on me, Wendy.
Oh man.
Let it fall on me, because that's my business. Rain down on me, Wendy. Your love, I'm going to rain down my love on you. And I'm going to let it fall on you like this, like that. Yes, that's what we're going to do because it's my business. Take me in your arms and hold me close. Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Take me in.
Oh shit. Dude, my stomach is really hurt. Oh my God. Oh. 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 Oh.
I was fine until you take me.
Hi, man.
And like so, like that. Because that's my business. That's your business.
Oh man. All right. I said, I'm gonna be the bigger woman. and take your advice for them to see, I'll probably still be married if I let Kelvin rain down on me.
Who?
See, he stepped out and flirted in front of everybody, so I had no choice. Let's raise a toast. Because last year I celebrated what? My divorce. See, I'm on TV and I talk shit about everybody else. I keep my problems close to the vest. Oh my God. Let me think about what else. They call me Big Bird. Sometimes Snuffleupagus. Those are strands of weed. A bag of chips is what's up under us. Y'all ran my race. But they trying to hide me from the world. She thought I took fucking enhancer drugs because my nails were long and I had some fucking curls. Wow. Not knowing this shit was mine. And my mother just died. As a young TikToker said, yeah, that bitch, she tried. See, that shit don't faze me. Because I'm only 21. You know, drink, smoke, weed, car. We get shit done. It's my red cup. 30th anniversary.
Oh, shit.
Bang Takes Volume 1 through 4. Volume 7. I'm going to leave the verse in the beginning, not the end. Because these bars are nice. Some shit I said 2 weeks ago. I had to run it back twice. Because I flipped New Edition. And then Destiny's came after.
Bars.
They're trying to cater for you. That's why a couple of these bitches are lacking. You ain't got no man, and your sex game is trash. Maybe you should move to the Netherlands. That'll guarantee you some ass. All right, people, I told you. It's story time. Aww. Chad, it's okay. It's okay you miss us. You were in one of my favorite places enjoying the scenery and yes.
That's fucking bars.
Bro.
Fucking bars.
Bro.
That's amazing.
As I put on the caption every time I post a Wake and Create. I'm a fucking beast.
Roar.
Look, you know what? Since I'm a fucking beast, just don't go ahead. Just one time for the one time.
For the people.
One time for the people.
For the people.
Only reason why I say I'm a fucking beast. I ain't playing no beast though. I gotta pay for that shit.
You gotta pay for that.
The reason why I say I'm a beast is because of my tagline. You know, they say every good producer should have his own tagline, so you know who the fuck he is.
That's correct.
So whenever you hear the and I mean, a lot of people say I got an evil laugh, so I mean, it works. One more time. Chad, I bet it was amazing. And your response to our question right after What the Fuck moment is going to be amazing.
Amazing. Can't wait.
Look, let's go ahead with the what the fuck moment, bro.
Let's keep it pushing with the what the fuck moment. Okay, so this week's what the fuck moment, this was kind of sits near and dear to my heart because, there's a lot of times that we go out, man. You go to the barbershop, you go get your hair cut. Women, you go to the salon, you go to the salon and you go get your hair did and done, right? You get it did and done up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, when a lot of times.
I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna get this shit together.
No, don't get it together. Keep it untogether. All right. So a lot of times when we go to the barbershop, we go to the beauty salon, when we sit in the chair, we're letting the hairstylist or the barber do their thing. And so we bring out our phones, we may go to Words with Friends, or we may text, or we may go to our social medias or whatever, right? So this one young lady, she brings her friend with her. And so they're sitting at the salon. And her and her friend are having a conversation. The hairstylist is trying to keep this baby's head in the sink because he's trying to wash it. He's trying to do his job. He's trying to get paid, make his tip, pay his booth fee. He's trying to pay his booth fee. That's it. And so the girl keeps getting up and talking to her friend that's in the next seat. So it happens a few times. The barber, the salon guy, whatever the fuck, the hairstylist, he keeps putting her head back.
The shampoo boy.
The shampoo boy. He keeps putting her head back in the sink, right? And of course, it's one of those sinks that you lay back in, and then you get you can rest your head. So this happens about 5 times in a row. At the 5th time, he said, "I have had enough."
Oh shit!
He pulls that baby head back up into the sink. He takes the water and he sprays her. He sprays her in the mouth. And the girl damn near chokes. She's like,
yo, when I saw this shit, only thing I could think about, bro, was Friday After Next. When Day got a couple sprayed, and Dad got that, no, you say you gotta leave 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes.
Oh my God. Chad, the shit literally just comes to us. The shit literally.
It was.
Oh my God, bro.
It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
Now, it was beautiful. It was beautiful because, like Auntie Waters, look, claiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time.
He was reclaiming his time.
You sitting here with your fucking friend. Look, hold on, you supposed to be relaxed like this, and you sitting all the way up, and y'all going back and forth with the phone. Hold on, he was like a parent or that teacher with the children, like he got a hand on his shoulders. And so a couple of times. Stand back. Oh, and look, that last draw, he was like, look. Sat there one last time. But then but the hypocrisy and all this shit. The hypocrisy and all this shit. Because I've been in the barbershop with a 30, 45 minute haircut. Done took an hour and a half or two, because you blend one little edge of this taper. And then you like, yeah, man, don't bullshit. He said, look, hey, no, sit. So you take the ball off. All right. No, you get the bullshit. Like, motherfucker, you don't cut my goddamn hair.
If you don't cut my goddamn hair.
And then look, I've heard women talk about in the beauty shop where the woman will wash their hair. They roll that shit real fast and stick their ass up on the dryer, and then they go take care of 3 other people, and they sitting there 4 hours later, waiting up. So for the shampoo boy, and no, I'm not degrading this man
at
If you've
all.
ever if you've ever watched that 70s show, do you know Fez? Fez was the shampoo boy
Yes,
at the salon. That's why I said shampoo boy. Go catch a great ass show and get the stick out your ass. All right.
exactly.
So I understand him, but then I don't understand it. Like, bro, like now if he's one of those people that's always about his business, always on time to say this, then
Yeah.
go, you know. But
But the thing of it was, man, Shampoo Boy was moving. He wasn't talking to nobody else. He was trying to get this baby head done so she could get out the chair. But she wanted to make the shit long. He said, "Fuck you, I've had enough."
like, he had a looking like Chris Bosh. God damn it! After they one time. Hey, it was a sign. Look, it was a sign. Crazy. Contact shit. They like, what the fuck was he thinking? Sidebar Chad. Yes, great show. Great, one of my favorite shows of all time. That and How I Met Your Mother. Those two. Go watch them.
He's a
Go
really
watch
good
them.
show.
Yo, hey, that nigga Bosh. Look, it's thinking. Look, hey, I'm thinking because we did pop open the champagne bottle, but I'm not wasting that fucking champagne.
We're not doing that. Not
First
doing
off,
that.
I'm not cleaning these wood floors again. But second of all, no liquor left behind. We don't waste liquor over here.
We're not gonna waste no liquor. Hell no.
Yeah,
And now when you gotta say pause after you're doing it, hell no.
pause, nigga. Pause for the rest of the fucking year. All right, so, but the moral of the story, the moral of the story is, respect my time, or I'm going to reclaim my time.
Reclaim my time.
And reclaiming the time is the topic of the next fucking question.
I love this next fucking question. I love this one. Yes, this is awesome.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
We're gonna call it it's the question of the day, but it's story time. It's story time because the story sets up everything that we're about to get into. And Chad, yes, we're coming to you first.
Come on, Chad.
All right. So a young lady, decided to put out a little insight into her dating life.
Mm-hmm.
And so she took to the Twitter and to the Twitter sphere and wanted to get I guess the opinion of the Twitches. Mm-hmm. And so these are the words that she wrote. After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship. And he responded, "Well, it's been great. I hope you have a good one." She said, and then he blocked me. She said he didn't put in no effort after that. No pressure applied. And she's devastated. So you know what? I was gonna preface this a certain way, but you know what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't do it this way. So the question of the day, people, is in the dating scene today, do women play too many goddamn games?
Well, okay. I have to answer this first because I've been out of the dating game for a while. I gotta go ahead and answer it first.
Touche.
I gotta answer it first because I've been out the dating game for a while.
Touche.
When I was dating.
I love you, Chad. You said when you were dating.
When I was dating.
Yes.
And I was in my single era. My thing was being honest and upfront with where I was, right? And where I was I wasn't looking for a relationship. If something happened, it did. If it didn't, cool. And if you caught feelings and I didn't, you couldn't put that on me because I told you. That sounds like dollar bill, but I told you that I told you that I wasn't looking for a relationship. But then there were times that I kind of started to fall for a couple girls that I started to like. And I would tell them that, hey, I'm kind of feeling you a little bit. I'm kind of liking you. And I was open and honest with them. I was like, if we just so happen to fall into a relationship, I'm cool with that, you know? And the ones that I started to like was the ones were the hardest because I had to read their damn mind. I had to read their damn mind. So to answer that question, um, women, I'm not saying all of you, but a lot of you play some damn good games.
Now, before I get my answer, I'm going to follow up what you just said with a post that I saw from this young lady. I think it was last night or earlier today or this morning, where she said she posed a question, to I don't know if it's Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. She posed a question and basically asking guys, what's a good way like for her to get guys' attention, for guys to approach her. And this is a scenario that she put out. She said she was in a grocery store. She said she saw this dude, and she found him attractive. And she said, she tried to throw like little hints, this and the other out there, blah blah blah. And she was like, "Damn, what's a good way for him to come approach me to?" And she was asking the fucking question. All the guys were coming in there, and I look, and they were being nice with saying it, but I just want to say, well, all of them really said the same fucking thing. Walk up to him and speak. Say, hey, how you doing? It's that fucking simple. Instead of you going all this roundabout way shit. Hey, you gonna knock over some macaroni off the fucking shelf, so he look shit. You doing all this.
Here's a tidbit, women. We don't look at you less if you come and speak to us first.
We don't.
At all.
At all.
At all.
All right. So, my response to the question, do women play too many fucking games? Did Nintendo come out with Mario Brothers? Did Sega have Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Was Mike Tyson the last person that you had to fight on Mike Tyson Punch-Out?
Yeah.
Does my hat say vibe?
Yeah.
Too many fucking games. Too many where like you do shit to try to get a reaction. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go on the tangent because I be watching Married at First Sight a few times, and then they're just, I know it's just crazy. So, but I will say this too. Men play games too.
Oh, yes. Let's not
play games too.
Leave the men out. Yes, men play games too.
We're not gonna leave the men out. Men play fucking games too. Everybody fucking plays games because now, like a lot of people, they just don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get your feelings out there because a lot of you motherfuckers need therapy. That's what the fuck you need.
And that's the biggest underlying issue is that everybody is really playing the games to not get hurt. Like that is each party's agenda is, I don't want to get hurt, so I need to see how real they are. Look, I don't want to get hurt, so I need to see if they're real, if they really want me.
Look, all right, y'all play the game. Y'all play the game, and these Ike Juniors out here.
You gonna end up missing your blessings.
I'm sorry.
You gonna miss your blessings out here playing games.
Out here playing fucking games. You gonna miss that shit,
you gonna miss your blessing.
Seriously. Because then they'll turn around and be like, then people turn around and be like, hey, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. You gonna miss me. You're not gonna find another one like me. I hope the fuck not.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I don't want to find another one like
you. Right in time. Chad, answer the fucking request, goddamn. T West, don't be right back. Get your ass over here. Hey, Chad.
Hello.
Hey, Chad.
How are we?
I throw my
Fresh,
glasses because I look awful. I'm still trying to recover.
fresh out that Cairo tan.
Hey, Chad.
For people that don't know, look, this is a word. Our mid weekends. There we go.
Look at that.
There we
Okay.
go. Yes.
Our
Our
mid.
mid weekends are world travelers. First,
Yes.
look, we had Mo that was in Dubai, a
Yeah.
few weeks ago. And now we have Chad that just came back from Cairo, Egypt.
Yes. It was amazing. If
I
you know,
bet it was.
you need to go. You will learn so much about history, the beginning of civilization. And what they love Americans so much. They are such a generous culture, and the mindset that the media and that the states puts on. Oh well, they're Muslim, they're this, they're that. That mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Go and experience it for yourself.
Love it.
I'm gonna
Love it.
say, look, I'm gonna say this. You now have two different perspectives from Africa who said the same exact thing. Chad was in Cairo, I was in Nairobi, and the same exact thing came out. What
Yep.
the media spins, what they tell you is not really what it is,
Oh,
people. It's not really what it is.
that it's so unsafe. It's not unsafe. I called Uber. I walked around. People were helpful. And the crazy,
Mm-hmm.
there's more English spoken there than you realize. That's the crazy thing. Like all the signage will be like in Arabic, and then it will have English. Like it is so metropolitan. They make it seem like they're like, crawling out of the cave, and
Yes, they make it seem like it's huts everywhere.
it's
They
not
make it
like that
seem
at all.
like, yeah, they make
You
it
know
seem
why?
like it's nothing but trees and shit everywhere, dust.
Yeah,
You know why though?
all over. We were in Orgato, we were in Luxor. We went to, we were
Hold
over
up,
in,
you was in Luxor, Vegas? I'm just
I didn't like that Luxor with the person I went with. This Luxor, I like that one better.
Oh my God! But y'all look. But why? You know why they spin it like that? They don't know. They don't want you to know your history. They don't want you to go back and figure out who the fuck you really are. That's
Yeah,
what they don't want.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
And here was the other thing too. Like everyone asked me about traveling during COVID, whatnot. They like that shit didn't even exist. No one's walking around with masks. And so I asked a buddy of mine, he goes, we don't believe that. He goes, look at some of these people. People live in the street, they live out in nature in the desert. He goes, we're strong. We're tough. We don't need vaccines and things like that. I said, okay.
Look. Okay, Draper.
that's
Like I
fucking
said,
dope.
Draper. Like I said, two different countries in Africa, two different perspectives. She just said that. When I got to Nairobi, and obviously they tell you to get 95 different fucking shots before you go over there,
Right.
this, that, and the other. I didn't get not one goddamn shot before I
Yeah.
went. And there were a couple people that was in our group. They got the shot when they got over there. And we were talking with the locals, and one man put it in perspective. He was like, "Why? Why did you get the shot? He said, you're back home now." I said, you know what? God damn it, motherfucker, you shit, you right. Like, look, take me out of the wood. I'm gonna do all this shit now. I ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
That's some perspective for your ass.
You're home.
Yeah. Y'all, you gotta go. And people think is an expensive trip. It wasn't expensive at all. It is. Your airfare ain't gonna be cheap, but it is
Right.
like
Right.
a round trip. But I say I did an Airbnb. The hostess for my Airbnb was the dopest. They spoke English as well. It was super clean and tidy. Like I just don't know where people get these mindsets. And I cannot stress enough. Get out and see the world. Go
That's
travel.
dope.
They're
Just
scared. That's it.
can afford to do it, just fucking do it. It don't even matter. Just do it and
Do
get
it.
it perspective.
That's
Get your
dope.
Nike. Get your Nike on. But
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
thank you, Luke. Thank you for our world update. And now
Yeah.
to the question at hand.
Yes.
Do, and I said women, but originally I was going to say do people.
Do
Do
people.
people play too many games, nowadays?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can only speak for myself. I'm not gonna dump a whole bunch of women out there. As women, yes, I know that I have played several mind games, being a mental ninja, but and it is what Draper said. It's all about not being hurt, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
there. And you cannot go into wanting to have a relationship and love with, okay, I'm gonna dip my toe in the water. Just, ooh, okay, girl, ooh, I don't get my hair wet. I don't want to get.
Mm-hmm.
Look, either you're in or you're fucking out.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
And I will tell you this, which is another thing, and I'm gonna tie it back into being overseas again. What I loved so much, because I am dating, and I am dating someone that was from over there.
She meant
Right.
that because she had a little body roll with it when she said it. She meant, I am dating. She said it was a little body roll. I was like, oh, she meant that shit.
What I'll say, what I loved about the culture and how the men treat the women, they think it's really oppressive that the women are walking around half covered. That is not oppressive. It is a lot of their choice. And the
Mm-hmm.
person that I'm right now, I stress, it's like, hey, I'm an American woman. You know, I don't believe in this, only because I just don't, or, you know, I'm this way. And he's totally accepting of that. But what I appreciate is the fact that they love their women. They take care. They express their emotions. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in love. I want to be in love with you. And I was like, and I had to stop back. I didn't look at it as like, oh my gosh, she's desperate. It's just nice. It's just genuine.
You
I think women sometimes get this whole empowerment movement that we're on. And and I know some women may hate me for saying this.
It's another, it's
I
another episode that I'm gonna do. It's another episode.
but
come
But
on, Chad. Come on,
come on,
Chad.
Chad.
sometimes there's a level to this balance to everything. Come on, guys. And it you gotta let a man be the man sometimes, and you gotta let a woman be the woman. Everybody plays a role. Period.
Chad, don't you say that too loud for the people in the back. Scream that shit for the
You know
people in the
what?
back.
Look, but I'm about to say, but you know what? It's funny because obviously now, obviously being on this side of, the media and, pay attention to everything that's going around, and this topic comes up a lot. Obviously, people know Kevin Samuels, people know a lot of different things that are out there. But it was one guy talking to what they call the millennial woman
Mm-hmm.
about, the man being ahead and, tell, and I always get this conversation with women. And somehow, like they all Christian until it comes to this fucking topic. Because now you don't know what the fuck Alpha and Omega is now that we're talking about this shit. But he put it in a great analogy that everybody can understand. He said, why is it that you can fundamentally understand in every aspect of life there's a leader except for when it comes to a fucking relationship? He
Right.
was like, A2. He said there's only one person driving. There's only one motherfucker that's leading the company.
Mm-hmm.
As a boss or whatever. There's only one person in all these other aspects. But when it comes to relationships, now all of a sudden, no, I would look. No, I'm his equal. I'm beside him. I'm this, that, the other. There's no roles. We don't need this. We don't.
Women just we got to get our head right with this. Okay, we want traditional values. Like the scenario said. Okay, well, how can I get his? Go fucking talk to him. Hi.
Thank you, Chad.
I just wanted to say, you know what? You caught my eye. You're a nice looking man. I know I may be overstepping my boundaries if you have someone, but I just want to let you know, wow, the doors that can open and where that can lead. And if he's honest, like, you know what, thank you, I appreciate that, but I have someone, move on, find something else. But all this swinging your hair and being like, and all these Instagram fucking thirst trap pictures, it's like, if y'all don't get off this shit and go find somebody and get a fucking life,
The fuck
okay.
is this great? The fuck is this green cheese on your goddamn shoulder for? Like, what the fuck is this? The fuck is all this? Hold on.
Please.
You hold your fucking hand like here, like what the fuck is this black power shit you got by your goddamn ear?
Like,
Like,
just, and if I see another motherfucker take a picture where all I see is they ass and they turned around like this, like, god damn. Like,
Yeah,
is there another pose? Are y'all out of poses? Did the poses run out? It ain't no more at Target? Are they sold out?
and he's trying to traditional values with this new mindset. This whole like everybody's, Beyonce got everybody's head blown up, and this bitch got married.
Okay, so
Look,
Chad.
I kept saying that shit. I kept saying that shit. People like Beyonce and all these other ones gassing y'all up. If you like it, let's put a ring on it. All the girls want to do all this other shit, but at the same time, her ass at home, like, baby, what you need?
Talking about liquid gold
What's
and
the life
making
in the
macaroni
building,
and
baby?
cheese. Talking about liquid gold, macaroni and cheese. She cooking Kraft noodles and shit.
And nobody wants to work and be a team, and really, it's about being a fucking team. And it's cool if somebody is better at something than the other person. And okay, we're not good at everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
sir.
it's okay to get your heart broken sometimes and fucking cry and get the fuck over it and move on. It is okay. The world is not going to end.
Okay, so
You know
you say that, Chad, which is awesome. Okay, that it's okay to cry, right? And you said a statement earlier about men expressing themselves, right?
Hmm.
Man, a lot of times, man, a dude will try to express himself, and he's very genuine about what he's expressing. And most of the times, and what I've heard from other guys that are expressive, he's either being defensive, playing the victim, or he's soft, right? So it's one of those things. And so they are like, yo, man, I don't even want to say anything, man, because I feel like I can't be heard, but she wants me to hear her, but I can't be heard, and so dudes be like, man, I don't even want to express. And it could really be, and he could really be very genuine and really have a heart on for this young lady, but she won't let him express himself the way that she gets to express herself.
I don't know.
what?
Like watching too many fucking rap videos or something. It's hard. I mean, literally. I mean, being in Egypt with, I mean, this person. I mean, he is the most expressive person, expressing his feelings, and he'll say that it made me sad. I am sad now, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, really? You know,
Uh, that
and
word right there. A lot of motherfuckers can't say that shit.
it's
No.
sweet.
Look, Chad, I'm gonna give women a lot of insight because a lot of women over the years have been pissed off whenever a dude comes to talk to them, and the woman rejects the dude, and he's like, "Well, fuck you then, bitch. I ain't want your ugly ass anyway." The reason why he did that shit is because he didn't have 5 women that wouldn't let his ass cry when he was little. He had about 5 or 6 women that he was crying. He was crying because he didn't get the goddamn G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip and shit. And his mama said, "Suck that shit up, goddamn it. You got a roof on your fucking head." So he wasn't able to cry at that shit. He stubbed his fucking toe on the goddamn wall, and his daddy said, "Nigga, man up."
But you always wonder why. Okay, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
This scene, a beautiful girl with an ugly ass dude, or a nice looking dude with a ugly ass girl. You'd be like, how the fuck they get together? Probably because they were fucking nice.
They were nice.
They were nice. And I dated someone, and I was going through my crap because I was a train wreck and I was a mess in that relationship. And he said to me, he goes, as men, we just want somebody that's fucking nice. I'm like, what the fuck is that? We just want nice. And I was just like, you know what? As simple as creatures you guys are, sometimes it sounds so freaking weird to say it. You literally just want something nice. And that's
Listen,
our
You
fucking ever for women to
did
grab.
did you just say as simple creatures as we are?
Draper,
I mean,
Draper,
you're
no, Draper, I got it, Draper, I got it.
basic. Y'all pretty basic.
Listen, look. The problem is there are a lot of women who say they don't know what the fuck a man wants, but when men are telling you exactly what the fuck they want, you're not
It
listening.
really is
There are a lot of and when the question comes up, what do you bring to the table? There are a lot of modern women that talk about, oh, I got 3 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I make this amount of money. I got this car. I got my own house, this, that, the other. The man turning around is like, that's nice, but what the fuck does that do for me in a relationship?
right.
What does that do for me?
Right.
Can you support my needs? Can you be catering? Can you be fucking nice?
This is what women fail to realize. A man would live in a fucking shoebox with a plastic chair and red Solo cups until they fucking die. The nice house, well, there you go. Okay. Right? Okay. But all the trinkets, all those things that's women. Women, we are expressive. We want, oh, my man bought this ring. Oh, this ring. Oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
So we
Sleep,
don't.
sleep
What's,
when you really say, and it's a hard concept for women to grasp because it took me a long time to really understand and be like, when he says he really just wants you to smile and be happy, that motherfucker really means I just want you to be happy. I don't want to hear this. I want you to be happy, babe. If I can afford it, we can get this, $500,000 house, and that makes you happy. Have it. It's really that simple.
so Chad,
It's all.
go ahead, Cole.
I'm about to say, and like for women, it's all in this. It's all in this little statement and response. The question is always asked. Men will ask a woman, "Would you date a guy that's flipping the chicken at churches?" They always preface it like, "Well, is he the manager? Is he this?" No, he's just flipping chicken at churches. He pays his bills, this, that, the other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! And the standard is he needs to make at least 6 figures. They ask the same shit to a man. Man, be like, look, as long as she makes me happy, you care.
Exactly. And I'm gonna throw something crazy out here. So I'm in Egypt. I'm going through. I'm over in Memphis, which was the original capital of Egypt. And where were we? We were at the Ramesses Museum. And so they had, and I got the picture somewhere on my Instagram, and there's a picture of the king, and he had 2 women beside him. And you will notice on all of the pictures of the king posing, his hands are either crossed or in front of him, but the women's hands are never in front, they're in back of him. They're holding his back because the woman is the support and the backbone. And that was the dopest thing that the historian said. And I was like, you know what? Wow, I gotta stop being such a bitch or an asshole or being stuck on certain things. And granted, I know what I'm saying. I know people will probably judge the fact of, okay, well, what do you know? You're not married. No, I'm not married. I'm dating, whatever. But there are a lot of things that I have to get over myself in order to have some kind of relationship.
Yes.
And this is
Uh-huh.
speaking, this is speaking as a married man. You don't have to be married or whatever to be a fucking nice person. You don't have to be married to get your own shit together. That doesn't, I think that's a whole society thing that you have to be married to do this and all that. No, you should be, for one, you should do that shit before you get married. You should do all that shit before you get married. Get your damn self together before you start trying to talk about marriage and shit.
You know what? Because truth be told, a lot of y'all marriages are your hobbies. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of y'all marriages are your hobbies. Y'all just in that shit playing around anyway. Yeah. And it's the reason why all y'all fucking get divorced when this goddamn pandemic happened, because y'all were forced to sit down with that motherfucker and actually be around him for an extended period of time.
Because you got married for the wrong fucking reasons.
Go back at the end of the day, it's about that person and not anything else. And as you get older, you start asking questions. You look at the person like, if I had a terminal illness, if I lost a leg, if I lost an arm, would this motherfucker be right here? Would you be pushing my wheelchair? Would you be taking me to my doctor's appointment? How would you help me in that scenario? And a lot of people have partners that wouldn't even help them if they lost their fucking job.
At all.
So it's those type of things that help put things in perspective. But yeah, to answer the question, yeah, we all play. There's not one gender that plays more games than the other. I mean, yes, men play games too, but women, we play mental games that we are better playing mental games than men. I will say that we are, but we gotta do better to not do that if we want to have somebody in our life. If you don't, that's cool. Keep doing what you do.
Right.
Because I will say this, and it's prevalent in a lot of the talk shows and a lot of and if you really notice social media, yes, women are better at playing a lot of mental games, because I mean, obviously, we go back to the beginning of time and what you've been taught compared to what men been taught, but men, especially black men, are waking up and understanding who the fuck they are. There's a reason. There's a reason why. There's a reason why the marriage rate is dropping. As far as the Black community, it's not because people don't want to get married, because the statistics still show that the wide range of Black people want to be married, but Black men are no longer willing to put up with less than what they deserve. Or less, or matter of fact, they're not willing to compromise their happiness. Let's just say that.
And I think I was telling somebody this the other day, and I was like, they was like, oh yeah, you know, man, I feel happy wife, happy life. I said, that's a load of bullshit. I said, and I'm saying it as a married man. I said, that's a load of bullshit. I said, and here's why I say that. I said, well, what about your happiness? I said, what about happy spouse, happy house? Like, if you're living with this person, what about your happiness? I said, so you telling me that for your house to be functional, that the only person that needs to be happy in your home is her? I said, well, what about you? He was like, oh, well, I've never thought about that. I've only been raised to just do for my family. I said, man, and that's cool and great. I said, but at the end of the day, I said, what are you going to have to look back on that you can really honestly give to your family and your kids? What can you say? Oh, man, I just raised my family. Man, that's cool. I heard this line, I heard this line from fucking Floyd Mayweather. He said, yeah, the legacy is cool, but they gonna eat from the currency.
I'll put it to you like this. Happy wife, happy life? Cool. I'll just take 3 or 4 trips to Netherlands every year.
And go get your status.
Chad, you gotta look. You gotta catch on to the movement from today's show in order to get that. Well, I'll just tell you. So in Netherlands, they just passed a law. It's every citizen's right to sex, even those that are disabled. They get a STEMI. So they can get STEMI.
Oh, well, I just left from over there. Damn, I didn't get mine. I need to go back.
You booking the trip. Chad, let's go.
Hey, I'm gonna go with y'all. Just get the check. I'll cut y'all in. I'm just gonna go get the check. I give y'all part of it. I'm just gonna get me part of the check.
Hey, I'm finding the wheelchair. Goddamn! As soon as we go to play it off. No, goddamn it. What's that? We really, as always, appreciate you.
Thank you.
And your perspective.
We love it, Chad.
Thank you. Love you.
All right. We don't get one of these mad people on, goddamn. We don't get one of these mad people. Look. I ain't trying to cause no friction in nobody's house.
No. We just, man, I'm married.
Hey, no, I'm just joking. This is my brother and my sister-in-law, so I ain't worried about it. Matter of fact, I need them to get into different rooms or whatever, because I want both of these motherfuckers on at the same goddamn time. Get in different rooms.
Why you trying to make me the bad guy?
Get in different rooms. I want both of y'all on at the same damn time.
Like on next Friday. I gotta live where you know. We ain't gotta be in different rooms. We could be right here.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted both of y'all face on. That's why I wanted y'all in different rooms on your different phones.
Well, I was in the back taking care of some business for the doctors tomorrow. So, but
look.
What's going on?
See, look, this to tell you right here, Draper. This to tell you right here. God damn it. Give him some space. Get in your own goddamn room on your own phone for a second.
Look, he was banging, I was doing mine, and now we done came back together. It's all good.
But no, okay, so obviously, y'all have been married for some time now.
Yes, September makes 8 years.
Oh, wow. You see?
All right.
Look how giddy she get. Look how giddy she get.
She got all happy.
She's spoiled.
I am.
All right, so I'll just ask this question. I don't want to cause no trauma in the household, in the Brown household.
I'm just gonna send it to your ass.
Look, hey, my door is locked and the cops on speed dial. Goddamn it.
I just said I'm gonna send it.
I live amongst the whites. They get over here quick.
Hey,
No.
probably next door. So they probably next door.
No. Well, maybe. I ain't seen my neighbor. So just one little quick question. You know, hey, I ain't starting no beef. So when y'all were dating, which was look, you see how my sister-in-law is looking up to the goddamn sky right now because it was so long ago. She's trying to remember the shit. So when y'all were dating, at any point did either one of y'all feel like that there were any games being played?
No.
Were y'all very
No.
intentional? So y'all were very intentional with.
Yeah, from the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Like we sat in the car, like we went to the movies, and then we came back to the house, and we sat in the car for like 2-3 hours and just talked and laid it out from there.
That's why.
And we've been together ever
That's
since.
why y'all so damn happy. Y'all laid the shit out from the beginning.
And that's the problem. People laying out their party issues instead of their life issues.
Yeah.
They looking to get somebody to party with instead of live life with. And they say if you make it 5 years, then you in the game. Being married. Most folks can't even make it 6 months. 3 months. Shit.
But see,
Or some folk can't even make it out the courtroom. I do, and then I'm on the annulment on the way
They
out.
ain't even made it to the year.
They can't even make it to the rehearsal dinner.
Hold on. Hey, look, a lot of people ain't even got their wedding photos back. They done already
Let it annul that bitch.
They ain't even got their license back in the mail.
Oh man.
Return offender.
Flip. Hey, Flip, you already know what it is, bro. We're coming to you in a second.
But it's that old saying from day one is communication. If you don't communicate what you want, you can't get it.
For sure.
Hey, you know.
Yeah. And then don't take it personal. Like if it's just you just communicate openly and just, you know, don't take it as offense. If I communicate something to you, you know, just like you communicate something to me, it's not personal. You know, it's how you feel.
Exactly.
You're right.
You know.
And if you upset about something, it's all about how you communicate that.
How?
Don't be coming at me like, no. She had to learn.
yeah, I do have to learn how to communicate.
Because I don't do all that.
Yeah, but see, you have to learn your partner. You have to know how your partner communicates and what's the best avenue to take when it comes down to something serious that, you know, y'all need to discuss. And you have to be able to handle them with a different level, you know, because you can't handle everybody the same. And so I just had to, with learning my partner, learning how he communicates. And I know that if I'm taking something to him real serious, I'm going to have to tread lightly. You know, and I'm going to have to use my words differently. You know, I can't go to him like I probably could have went to the last nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work like that. So those are some things that, you know, I've learned with him. But getting back to what y'all were saying in reference to, you know, just being able to, you know, communicate with one another and communicate what you want off top. And see, off top with him, I let him know some of the things that I had gone through before.
Yeah.
And what I'm not willing to deal with.
For sure.
And I'm not here to play no games. It's like, either you want this or you don't, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. And I think that's,
you know, just be honest with me.
And I think that's really important that you got to put out those deal breakers, because if you don't know, if you don't know ahead of time what a deal breaker is, you may do one consciously or unconsciously, and you never knew that it was a deal breaker. And all of a sudden now there's this big ass wedge in between y'all, but you never knew it was a deal breaker.
Right. Absolutely.
Because she was, for a long time when we first started dating and all that stuff, she was angry. Like for a long time from her previous marriage, she was angry. And you have to
let that hurt go.
Show her and maneuver in a way that lets her know I'm not that last dude. Yeah. And you have to show her, not just say it.
You gotta show.
And slowly but surely that wall comes down. And it's beautiful after that.
Yeah.
Hold on, Pathfinder, we look, I'm coming to you in a second. He said, look, my friend needs some advice for real. Hey, to the Browns, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.
Hey, we love y'all, man. And hey, bro, I gotta holler at you and brother-in-law about something that I want to do.
Okay.
No, chill out. When you get off, hit me up. I'll talk to you about it.
I bet. Gotcha.
And even if Draper want to come and finally accept this invite,
Pause.
Please.
Pause.
Please.
All right.
Pause, mute, delete.
All right, y'all.
All right, later.
Later. Pat, look. Oh man. See, Pathfinder, we were coming to you. Pause. But you know, you gotta stick around. You know, it's a long list. Draper. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, my glass is empty because where I'm located, I'm not close to the bottle.
Well, the ancestors give gifts if you ask. You know, so you know, if you kindly look to your left, you know, or to your right by the door. All right, people. I love this fucking show. I do. I love this fucking show.
How in the fuck? Was I that inundated in the show? God damn, how in the fuck did this? Thank you, ancestors.
You know, they say when you tap in, you become one with your ancestors, you speak to them, you know, you're able to do things mentally that you wouldn't normally be able to do.
Thank you, ancestors.
And so, yes, I was able to, teleport that bottle through that wall. All right, so I mean, since Pathfinder and Flip, left, I can Flip is at Philly, tonight.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go ahead and get into Black-owned business.
Black-owned business. Our Black-owned business is brought to you by our partner, Assist for You. That will take care of all of your business administration needs and your social media needs. Make sure you check them out and hit them up for anything that you may need. So our Black-owned business of the week, and this is a good one. If you haven't been there, I suggest that you go. Distinctive Vines Wine Lounge. Distinctive Vines Wine Lounge, right here in Dallas, Texas, 1110 South Ackerd Street, Dallas, Texas, 75215. Is a great little wine bar, brown lounge. It is a really, really, really nice vibe. You need to make sure that you go check them out. Their flatbread pizza is fantastic. The flatbread pizza is fantastic. So Distinctive Vines Wine Lounge, maybe go check them out. That is our Black-owned business of the week.
Since this is Bang Day, I decided to give you a little bed of music.
Good.
This is one of my favorite ones off of Volume 5, which is entitled HBCU. Because eventually, I'm gonna have this motherfucker playing at somebody's homecoming, somebody's party, and I need all Greeks to strut to this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
But that's not why we're here right now. We'll get to that in a second. Music of the week. Normally I do an album. But if you know me, sometimes I put Lucy's out there. And if you don't know the term Lucy, you're not a smoker. Good for you. Your lungs are intact.
You got clean, healthy lungs.
But sometimes with these Lucy's. Oh, wait. This Lucy, I'm just gonna give it to you. It's BJ the Chicago Kid featuring Eric Bellinger entitled Type of Day.
Come on.
And it basically speaks into what we talked about earlier. So, hold on. We've given you the champagne. We've told you, go get your nickel bag, or go get your edible, whatever. Sit down with your, with your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
We've given you the soundtrack. Give me the soundtrack. Little message from MWV Epi to you. Go have the best sex of your life.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Until next week. Until next week. It's been another episode of MWV Epi. I'm your boy Cobain. That is Raven Winston.
I am.
It's still Bang Day. Go Cop, volumes 1 through 4, 5, and 6. 7 is on the way.
All of them.
Go catch MWV Epi on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Go follow and like us on every fucking platform. Platform.
Every platform.
Every platform. Facebook. You're on Instagram. Twitter. Black Planet. MySpace.
College Club.
Black People Meet. College Club. We even threw up a Christian mingle earlier today.
DallasBlack.com.
Dallas Black. Plenty of Fish. Bumble.
Oh.
All of them, goddammit. All of them. All right? So, seriously. From us to you, we catch y'all next week. We out. Peace.
Peace.